Good morning, kids, and welcome back to I Love Learning with Miss Leah. And today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. And we are going to do another math activity, a really fun one. I hope that you all had a great Easter vacation. I hope you got to do some fun Easter things, and I hope that you all got Easter gifts and that you enjoyed your break. So remember in class, kids, remember when Miss Leah would do a math activity where it came to counting how many girls, how many boys were in our class? Remember? And remember too, during breakfast time when we would sit at the 3 tables in our class, and I would ask an individual to go and count everybody at the table, and then we would write the numbers down. For example, how many girls do we have in our classroom? Do you remember how many girls? We had 9. So I'm going to write the number 9. Because that's how many girls are in our class. And then we have to include the boys. So we're going to use the symbol, the plus sign. That's the addition symbol. And then how many boys do we have in our class? Do you remember how many boys we had? My goodness. You're hungry. How many boys in our class? Do you remember? 6, that's right. 6 boys, 9 girls, plus, that's the addition sign, 6 boys. And what was the other mathematical symbol I would put here at the end? Do you remember what that name was? Yes, the equal sign. The equal sign lets us know that whatever is on the left side of the sign is the same as on the right side of the sign. So now we're going to find out how many 9 plus 6 equals. Do you remember? I'm going to ask you another question. How many names are supposed to be in the basket? Okay, and if you don't know, if you don't remember that number, another little math technique you could do is you can count by representing a symbol for the number 9. So we have 9 girls, so let's draw 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. 6 circles over here for the boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count the 9 circles. 9, add the 6. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 9 girls plus 6 boys equals 15. And how do we write 15? A 1 and a 5. And you can draw 15 circles if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Activity is going to be geared towards the kids that are going into kindergarten. Because in kindergarten, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be adding. So, Miss Leah set up a really cool math activity, and I want you to come join me. You ready? Come on, let's go. Pause it. Okay, kids. So here I am in my downstairs room, and I set up a little parking lot activity. I'm going to show you. Here is the sign. It says, "Welcome to Miss Leah's car parking lot." And then at the bottom it says, "How many cars belong?" And what's at the end? Question mark. That's right. How many cars belong? So I set up this little parking lot. Okay. And what I used was painter's tape. And I taped it onto the carpet. And over here, oh, look at all my cars. I have a lot of cars over here that need to go into the parking lot. But we have to figure out where the cars are going to go. So what I wrote up on the top of the parking lot is some numbers. Do you know what this number is? Yes, 2, and there goes that symbol, plus 1. So I'm going to take 2 of my cars, vroom, vroom, ready cars, and drive them over into the parking lot. The first number is 2, so I'm going to put 2 cars in the parking lot space. 1. And 2, because that's the first number here in the problem, 2. So I have my 2 cars, 1, 2, plus, how many more do I need to add? 1, that's the number 1. Here comes the car. So 2 cars plus the 1 car here equals how many? Count your cars. 1, 2, 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Next one. The first number is 3. Let's get 3 cars. Here's a big monster car. Park their car. Here's another purple one. That's 2, because remember, we need to get 3. We need 3 first. Here's another one coming in the parking lot. 3. So we have our 3 cars. Plus, we need to add how many more? 2. We need 2 more cars. So there's our 3. Let's add 2 more. Here they come. 1. Another car can come in. 2. Now, how many cars are in this parking lot? 3 plus 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Let's go on to the next one. It's a different problem. We have 1 car. Only need 1 car. A nice big orange one. 1 plus, how many here? 3. We need 3 more cars. 1, 2, 3. So 1 car plus 3 more cars is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Let's move on to the next one. How many cars do we need here in this parking lot? 4. We need 4 to start. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the 4 cars. Plus, we need to add, because that's the symbol, add how many more? 1. Yes. And there's my 1 that I'm adding. Now, how many cars altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Last one. 1 plus 1. Here's my 1 car. Now, how many more do I need to add? That's right. One more. There it is. So 1 plus 1 equals how many here? 1, 2. 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, and parents, so what you can do is after your kid has done the doing the parking lot, and you can put what numbers you want, parents. It doesn't have to be what Miss Leah has. You can come up with your own, and then to extend this activity, what you can have your child do is write. This will help them get familiar with writing numbers and also counting. So there's a lot in this activity that your child is doing that they're continuing their learning. So like, for example, the first one, 2 plus 1. So have your child write it. Write the problem out. This will help them with their writing their numbers. 2 plus 1 equals, and if they don't know, have them go back and count. 1, 2, 3. And then have them say it. 2 plus 1 equals, and then write 3. So this will help them with writing. This will help them with counting. This helps them with understanding adding and numbers. And so they can do it for the next one, and just keep going. Okay, so parents, for the children who are not going to be going into kindergarten, you can do this car parking lot as well too, with your children, and just have them sort with color. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. So here I have the same parking lot, and I have designated here a red block, and over here a blue one. And parents, what you can do is you can have your kids sort their cars by color. So you would get all the red cars and put them in this parking lot. 1. Here's another one. Another one. And another one. And then have your child count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they can write the number. Get a white piece of paper. And have them write the number 4. Here's blue. So your child can get the blue cars. Here's 1. Here they come. They're come rolling in. And then have them count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get a white piece of paper and have them write the number 8. And then you can compare the two. How many red cars are there? How many blue cars? Which color has more? Which color has the least amount? So kids, I hope you enjoyed our little math activity using cars. I apologize. I only have sons, so cars was something I was able to come up with. But for the girls, you can even do this. If you have your little hair bows or the barrettes that you use in your hair, you can use them. And you don't have to do a parking lot, but you can do this. Draw a picture of a girl. Give her eyes, nose, a mouth. She's happy. And then her hair can be straight lines, parents. Just do straight lines. Looks like a sun. And then what you can do, parents, you can put the numbers down here. For example, 1, there goes that addition sign, plus 1, and then the equals. And so what the girls would do is just take a barrette and put 1 and then another 1 and then count them, and then they can write the number 2. Now this can be done, you can draw it on a piece of paper and then do the lines. Or if you want to keep the parking lot, use your My Little Ponies, girls. You can, pretend your ponies are wanting to line up into a parking lot. So you can use your My Little Ponies, your hair barrettes, for this simple little addition game. Now, like I said, those are for the kids that are going to go into kindergarten. The ones who aren't going to go into kindergarten next year, you're going to be with Miss Leah again. What you can do with those kids' parents that you had is sort them. Sort their hair barrettes by color. Count how many are there. Count up the red. Count up white. And how many they have all together. Parents, you decide how many you want them to count. It's a really easy, cool, fun activity to get your kids to learn to count and to add and their writing. So all that in one activity that they can do. So until next time, be safe. Miss Leah loves you, and we'll be back again tomorrow for another cool activity. Bye, kids.